Well, hello and welcome to the overview of GoGlobi AI. This is a software and world-renowned tool that has been built exclusively for network marketers, and I'm so excited to give you a demo and walk you through the interface of GoGlobi AI. We're going to dive in here and I'm going to show you exactly how GoGlobi is used specifically for network marketers. It knows everything about your products, everything about your opportunity, everything about you. Yeah, that's right. Everything about you. How does it even know that? Let's find out. All right, so here we go. We are going to dive right into this dashboard. Now, keep in mind, I am still in a test pilot dashboard, so yours is going to be filled up a heck of a lot more than mine. But for the purpose of this walkthrough and this demo, I want to walk you through sort of the interface of what you can expect when you log in to your GoGlobi AI. So the first thing that you're going to get prompted to do is to take a personality test. Now, I am going to highly encourage you to take the most time to actually dive into the answers and the responses of your personality test. It does give you a list of pre-filled answers. So you can literally just click all these little options and say, okay, yep, that's me. But I highly encourage you not to do that, to just really dive in anywhere that they give you this sort of block of space to enter in content, enter the content. If it asks for examples, give them the examples. You are literally training your expert to be the next best version or the 10x version of you. And the only way that you can do that is by actually training it to do so. So I really want you to, or highly encourage you to go in and actually train your AI tool to do just that. So you'll notice that I've added in all my information here. If at any point things change, let's say you make a shift, you pivot, whatever that is, you can go down here, just sort of like ChatGPT, where it tells you, if you want to redefine the message. So it says, tell me a little bit more about me. I could type in a little bit more there and say, hey, don't forget, I love walking, running, meditation, and I love eating pizza, something like that, right? If I feel like it's completely changed, I can always go ahead and take the questionnaire again and just start from scratch. So I'm going to move myself over here just so that you know if you ever need to do that, you can click on the drop-down menu and click on My Personality, and it's going to show you exactly that. So let's dive into the fun stuff. When you log in, after you do the personality test, you are going to get a window that's going to pop up asking you which network marketing company you're with, if you haven't already done that yet. And it is going to populate some of the, the number one leading network marketing companies. And if one of those is yours, that just means lucky you, because all of your best-selling products are already populated under My Products. If you chose other, it just means that your company is on its way and being inputted into our data system. So if that's the case, we're going to come over here, and this is kind of your main window. Now you're going to see over here things to do. So the things to do is kind of like your accountability buddy, and it's helping you in really keeping you accountable and being consistent and doing the daily do. You do the do. That's most of your uplines are going to tell you to do the daily do. So in just that, we're going to help you in that so that you can actually check things off as you do them. So you'll notice I've already followed up with with 10 people, or added new people to my friends list. I've already commented on a bunch of posts. I'm DMing people. Am I posting, about me, about who I want to be, sharing things about my life? So all of those things we want to be able to check off and really kind of follow the to-do list on here. Now, also, I want to kind of come up here, and you'll notice it says, what do you want to sell? So depending on which company you chose, you're going to actually have a list of your best-selling products in here. So because I'm still in my test pilot, it's just showing me some test products, but it's also showing me my opportunity. So I do want to make note of that if you go to My Products, your dashboard is actually going to have a list of all your best-selling products from your specific company. But it's also going to have your opportunity listed as a product. And that is because we've actually taken all of the information to know about your joining opportunity, and we've plugged it in there as a product. So we're training your AI tool to know exactly about your opportunity. Remember, this has been trained exclusively for network marketers. So it already knows everything about your products, your opportunity, and all the amazing things about your business. Now we just need to be able to get it out to the world, and we're going to show you exactly how to do that. So once you choose one of those products, now you're kind of going to get into these options. Build your brand. This is really where the majority of really showcasing who you are. So we're talking about morning motivations, creating connections. If you want to share something inspiring, share your genius. Also, the questions to riff off of. This is really cool. It's kind of like if you were like on a podcast and being interviewed and somebody was asking you a list of questions. So you could always kind of go in there and type in, which product that you want to relate to, and it's going to sort of rip off these questions. Great to use in your stories, great to create some engaging content around as well. And then again, if you want to talk about your business, engage with your audience, you're going to kind of go into here under build your brand. Now we're going to dive into each of these in a separate video, but for the purpose of this one, I just want to give you an overview of what you can sort of expect on the dashboard here. So if I go under post your products, this is really where the main majority, most popular, sort of clicks are to be able to get access to. And this is, your post and your story. So if I want to just, create a really short, punchy teaser about my products, it's giving you these hooks to make people be like, oh yeah, like what is that? I want to learn more. That's kind of, where you want to click in here. So if you hit play and you actually chose the product, it's actually going to populate the content specific around that particular product. Hands-on product tease, changing the game, what you're so grateful for. And then it actually gets into talking more about the opportunity side of things. So if you want to inspire others around your opportunity, all the problems are wiped away, how it's impacting your family, changing your life, it'll create content around that as well. The 90-second teaser reels, these are really great as well. The samples and what they've been built off of has really been world renowned in terms of giving you the proper hooks that are going to lead people in to make them actually want to learn more or actually to connect with you. And then that leads us into connections because we want to actually talk to people. So there's more up here I want to come back to, but if I go into talk to people, this is actually built to create conversations around your products and your opportunity. So let's say we've already created your post, we put the post out there, and now all of a sudden people are commenting or reaching out or engaging, or you got a DM and you're not really sure how to respond back. You can go in here and it's actually going to help generate conversations regarding those particular products, generate conversations regarding your joining opportunity and all those benefits that it holds. And we even get into talking about upsells and follow-ups. Remember, the fortune is in the follow-up. And if you realize how many times it actually takes for somebody to follow up before they say yes, you're looking at anywhere from 7 to 8 to 10 touches. And any network marketer feels salesy and spammy if they've reached out more than 2 or 3 times. So if you're able to enable this function and really dive into the follow-up series and the upsells and the nurturing the relationships, you are going to get so many more conversations, which is going to lead to so many more conversions. So that's sort of a dive into talking to people. And then we can kind of come down here to the business and marketing tools and really understanding who your audience is. So identifying your market, and that's really defining your avatar. I always say, if you're speaking to everybody, you're speaking to nobody. So define that avatar. Yes, if you sell shampoo, everybody washes their hair. Yes, if you sell makeup, most people need to wear makeup, but it's not about that. It's about crafting your brand voice and defining who that avatar is so that you are speaking to a particular audience. And now we can help you become the authority in that particular niche. So now we kind of come down here, saved and shared ideas. This is a great place that you can pop things in. If there's a particular post that you really love and you want to hold on to, you can always save it over there. Amber's expert or Amy's expert or Jenny's expert. This is kind of like your ChatGPT, but so much better because ChatGPT has nothing on your personality and your brand and your tonality, and Amber's expert does, because you've already went through the tonality test and your brand test, and it already knows everything to know about you through your personality test. Now I can come on here and I can literally ask them any sort of prompts that I want. And this is where it's going to help you craft blogs, email marketing, help you craft content for your landing pages, for your websites, because it's speaking like you. It sounds so authentic to you. It's almost freaky. You'll be like, oh my God, I couldn't have said any better. And that's exactly what this is going to do. It's also uploading all of your images in high definition, which is super cool. So that's sort of a high level overview of what you can expect on here. Now, there are some other cool features. If I go over here and I click on marketing experience, you'll notice it's actually going to change the whole interface of this over to video sales letters, sales pages, emails, hooks, and headlines. So remember when I told you that, that GoGlobi.ai is going to help you serve three things. One, define your brand and help you stand out from your competitors by really showcasing all the amazing things that you have to offer and personalizing it to your own personal brand voice. I also told you too, it's about time and control, because we are helping you focus on your business and not in your business, because we're literally automating the entire thing. But lastly, when we talk about global expansion and really tapping into different markets and expanding, a lot of that happens through paid advertising. A lot of that happens through SEO and really putting your brand out there through websites, landing pages, opt-ins, lead magnets, all of those things. And all of these tools here are going to help craft all of that for you. That means no more investing in expensive copywriters, web developers, all of those things. And you have it all at your fingertips. It's absolutely amazing. So you can dive in here. And again, you can select a product. But for these purposes, remember, you're going to select a product, but you're going to go in and you're actually going to choose your opportunity as the product. And then it's going to help you populate your video sales letter and your emails and all of these amazing things. So that is a high level overview of what you can expect on GoGlobi.ai. I am so excited. You just need to go in, dive into it. You get a 3-day free trial anyway. You have nothing to lose. I will tell you one thing. Once you get into GoGlobi, you are going to be hooked.